Welcome! In this Ignitia tutorial, we will explore creating student groups. Ignitia's grouping option allows you to create student groups that can be used for batch enrollments, reporting, and messaging. Enrollment can be completed quickly and easily when you enroll multiple students into the same course all at one time. Data is at your fingertips through group reports, and communication is simplified as you can send group messages. There are a few important things to be aware of before you create a group. First, in order to be added to a group, a student must already have a profile on your Ignitia site. Second, if you are a super teacher or a teacher, you will need to have permission to manage groups. Your Ignitia administrator can activate this permission for you. To begin creating a student group, you'll need to start by clicking on the Students tab from your navigation bar. Then, click on the Group sub-tab below the navigation bar. You'll see a list of all of the groups that have been created on your site. If you are an Ignitia administrator, you'll see an Edit button and a Delete button in the Actions column of each group. If you are an Ignitia teacher or super teacher, you'll see these same buttons next to each of the groups that you've created and a Preview button next to any group created by another user. The Preview button will allow you to see the names of the students in a group. If you are an Ignitia super teacher, using the Preview button will show you the names of all of the students within that group. If you are an Ignitia teacher, using the Preview button will show you the names of your students who are in this group. To create your own group, click on the Add New Group button. Start by giving your group a name. Each group must have its own unique name. The description field is optional, but it will help other users identify why this group was created. Below the description box, you'll find the Search Students box. You can search for students by first name, last name, username, student ID, or campus ID. After you've keyed 3 letters, Ignitia will display matches, and you can select the student's name from the list. The more you key, the more you will narrow your search. If you are an Ignitia administrator or super teacher, you will be able to search all students who use your site. If you are an Ignitia teacher, you will be able to search for your students. Add one student to the group by clicking the plus sign in the Actions column. Add multiple students to the group by clicking the checkbox next to each name and then clicking the Add to Group button at the bottom of the page. Once a student's name has been selected and added to the group, the name will no longer appear in the search results. Your group will appear in its own box below. If you need to remove a student from the group, click the X in the Actions column. Once you've selected all of the students that you'd like to add, click the Save button. You should now see your group on the list. If you need to add more students to your group or delete any students from your group, click the pencil in the Actions column. If you want to delete your group, click the X in the Actions column. You'll be able to search now for your group in the Gradebook tab, the Reports tab, and the Messages tab, which will allow you to view the work and related data for the group and to send messages to the group. You'll also be able to use your group to do a batch enrollment where you can enroll all the students from this group into the same course or courses. Thank you for taking time to learn more about student groups. If you have further questions or would like more information, please contact technical support. Thank you for viewing this Ignitia tutorial.